Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neuroparasites appeared again in this time and place.
What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. The Solanae kidnap victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vaadwaur, this is beginning to make more sense. It looks as if they are converting their captives into more Alachi.
This is odd. You sound like you're in a Solanae lab, but we're in some place that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout. I think we're catching up with the escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in prisoner garb. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Understand, we'll be ready for them.
Maybe.
And who is this?
How fortuitous. I thought I'd have to find a way off this station alone.
Seela! Alright.
More Alachi. I don't think the Iconians want me to leave.
You think?
Their tenacity is almost admirable.
Almost admirable, okay.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Oh, a hand is always accepted. Okay, there we go.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Okay, that's one of the big guys. Is that it?
Seela! I should kill you where you stand. It will be justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
Calm
And
down.
if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
Okay. That can be valuable information, Jarek.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Seela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
Agreed. You can take custody once we're done.
You and this Seela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Okay.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have.
Talk, then I'll decide what to do with you.
I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur.
The neural parasites? Why did the Iconians use them here, but not in the Tel Shiar?
Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned.
No, it sure didn't.
This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Yes, alongside within alliance of the Federation and the Romulan Republic.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence.
Yes, it has.
Were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant?
Actually, we're in the Delta Quadrants.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first.
I may have
I'll
some.
answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What was your relationship with the
How
Iconians?
important is that, really? I worked with the Iconians because, at the time, I thought it was the best thing for my people. After we lost the homeworld, we were scattered, starving. A shadow of what we once were. What were we supposed to do? Beg the Federation? Or the Klingons for scraps? Pathetic. The so-called Romulan Republic has made their way, but they did it at the cost of Romulan dignity.
Is dignity more important than survival?
We are not refugees. We are Romulan. We needed a strong leader to bind us together again, and I knew I could be that leader. The Iconians were a means to an end. They gave us strength at a time when we were at our weakest. Had I known what Hakiv, what he and the Iconians did to our world, perhaps I would not have made the same decision.
The Republic is thriving. You were in prison. You made the better choice.
Dwelling on the past is meaningless. I am here, and so are you. Today, our goals are aligned. We both want to stop the Iconian advance. You need me.
Oh, fine. I have another thing I want to talk to you about.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
Iconian
I
master
honestly
plan.
don't know. Why would they share their plans with a prisoner? That may make me less valuable in your eyes, but don't be fooled. I know more about the Iconians' operations than they realize.
I think you know more
Will
than
I
you're
be
telling
taken
us.
into your custody? Or will I be left to Chiaru's tender mercies?
We've agreed that, in the spirit of cooperation, Commander Jurak will take custody. She is under strict orders to deliver you directly to the Alliance Command. You will not be harmed.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
Alright, no, you sure don't. Lisette, one to beam up. Alright. Sela is safely in the brig of the Lisette, although I think there will be a lot of negotiation between the Empire and the Federation before we know what will happen to her. Until then, we should report our findings to Admiral Tuvok and the Alliance Command. Alright, let's beam to the ship.
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly how the Iconians were controlling the Vaadwaur. And you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites. I'll see to the care of the captives we've rescued. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell. But should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke, by the way. You're going to be busy. Don't overdo... Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice. Just remember that you're not in this alone. Good luck.
Thank you.
I suspect things are starting to get interesting.
Oh, it's been getting interesting for a while. Alright, return to sector space. Alright, let's turn this in.
Sela. And the Iconians. That I did not expect. It's a lot to take in. And while I'm sure the former Empress has some interesting stories to tell, I know the Romulan Republic will want her to answer for her crimes against her people. There will be some tricky back-channel negotiations before this all shakes out. I'll keep you posted as much as I can.
Alright. Well, that's the end of that episode. We got a little more information on the Iconians. And we will see what happens with that later on. But until then, all of y'all have a good day and a good life. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Till then, goodbye.